Alright, so just a real quick spoiler-free review on Avengers Endgame. I'll do a full review tomorrow with spoilers and all that. But it's already pretty late and I've got to get ready for work. So, Avengers Endgame. This movie has been really, really hyped up to an ungodly level. So I went in with no expectations because I've had concerns about Captain Marvel, what they're going to do with her, and my only real concerns is that she would steal the whole movie. But it is really, about the original Avengers. They get a strong amount of focus. It's all about them. It's not about Captain Marvel. She is in there to a certain extent, but not a whole lot. And when she is, I do feel like she's incredibly overpowered and she's got no business leading an Avengers team because this woman's so overpowered she doesn't need one. But the movie did an exceptionally well job with some of the action and there's a lot of fan service. It did pretty well at the fan service. I mean, the whole thing just feels like fan service to me. That there's a lot of scenes that are callbacks, and there's a lot of well executed stuff in here. There's some of the characters that got nerfed, and this is the final one. You can't be doing this. I mean, because they got nerfed, it doesn't feel like the perfect send off it should be for some of these characters. Now, I expected a lot more deaths, like a graveyard, but there's a couple surprises in there, and some things I expected, some things I called, some things I didn't. Some things caught me off guard. It really is a decent movie. It's nowhere near the level of Infinity War, though. Infinity War was pretty well structured, it played out very well. This feels more chaotic and sort of scattered. It's not as well structured. It's not as well told. There's some moments of pandering. There's some moments that really make you scratch your head. I do feel there are some real plot holes there that weren't addressed. At least I believe they're plot holes. Maybe I have to watch the movie again. Maybe I missed some things, but I don't think so. I think there's some real big plot holes in there that shouldn't have been overlooked. I expected, I didn't. Some of the things I expected from this film I didn't get. Some of the things I wanted from this film I didn't get. I did get Ant-Man finally. I've wanted him in an Avengers movie. I've wanted Wasp and Ant-Man in an Avengers movie for a big part. Well, we get Ant-Man in an Avengers movie for a big part, so that's finally something I've been wanting, especially before we send off these original characters. A lot of them are going to go on their own way to do TV on Disney Plus streaming service, and who knows what's going to happen to the rest, what they're going to do with them, if anything ever in the future. But there are some major disappointments in here, and there are some things that exceed what I feel for some of the expectations people might have. I do feel like in some ways that this movie will exceed some of those expectations, but it will also disappoint some of those expectations. There's some very strong, emotionally gripping moments after you have invested yourself in this cinematic universe, and there are some pretty hilarious moments too, and the comedy is much better handled here, in my opinion, than some of the other Marvel films. Now, the focus these characters get, it's absolutely awesome that the original Avengers get such a strong focus with all the new people they have, and with the excitement level for all the new people, such as Spider-Man, maybe Captain Marvel. She has an audience, apparently, even though I don't like her or any of the scenes she's in. But The film, I'd give an 8 out of 10. Music was good, action was good, some of the editing wasn't so great, some of the writing wasn't so great, some of the, the structure of the plot wasn't all that great, and there are some real plot holes in this movie. And I'll get into all that with a spoiler review tomorrow. So, like, subscribe, comment down below. Stay awesome. Rock on.